What's up, everyone? Marc, Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Whoo! Low reps versus high reps in gaining lean mass. Now, if you guys watch any of my stuff throughout the years, I've always been a low rep kind of guy. I always feel that if I can push hard, I'm actually stimulating more muscle. Now, this is before I started getting into the science behind it and refining it, but I always find that when I train hard, when I go for that maximal set, that is when I get my best gains. And just now, I've pretty much refined it, and I put it in a book. It's free, superiorhypertrophy.com. That is superiorhypertrophy.com. It's free. It is 100% free. There's no strings attached. That's pretty much the training program I do. I mix things up with exercises, variations. I encourage you to do the same to make it interesting, make it fun. But here's what I'm getting at. Why the hell, and you got people like Huberman speaking on this nonsense as well. Huberman's like, well, women are afraid to gain muscle, so here's what they need to do. Do low reps instead of high reps. That way you won't gain muscle. And I actually tweeted that. And Huberman tweeted back at me and said, no, that's not what I said in my interview with Dr. Galpin. So I posted the video where he actually said that. Crickets. Huberman, great guy, genius. Stay out of my lane, bro. Like, your lane is eye doctor stuff. My lane is gains. I have a PhD in gains and bro science. But we're going to actually bring up real science, the Mangine study, all that good stuff. So I remember I was backstage at the New York Pro and I was talking to Jared Feather, and he was telling me from Renaissance Periodization, he was telling me that he's training twice a day. I said, how the hell do you do that? How do you recover? He said, well, I don't do any junk volume. Now, while his training isn't like mine, that got me to thinking, what is junk volume? Junk volume might not be just sets. It could be reps. So there is data that shows that whether you do 4 reps or 20 reps, as long as you are getting that same point of muscular failure, that you're going to get similar results as far as hypertrophy is concerned. So I'm thinking to myself, if I can do it in 4 reps, I'm going to have less fatigue as 20 reps, which allows me to come back and train each body part with super high intensity with 1 to 2 sets of workout 2 to 3 times a week. My training split right now is basically upper lower, as you'll see in the book. So let's say Monday I do upper body, that's the whole upper body. And then Tuesday, I'll do the whole lower body. Then I'll come back and hit that again, either Thursday, Friday, Sunday, or whatever. Some days, some weeks I'll go 5 days a week, some weeks 6, some weeks 4, depends on my schedule. But I'm at least hitting each body part 2 times a week. So what I've been doing, and what you see in the book, is I'm doing things like 4 reps, 5 reps. And what I'll do, for example, on pendulum squat, I'll hit a weight that I get for 4 reps. And that's right up to failure. I could probably do 1 more, or at least a partial of 1 more, but I'm going within 1 to 2 reps of failure. Okay, I'm going hard. That means I have to go heavy. I'm a strong dude. So like 4 reps, I'm going heavy, but I'm using proper form. I'm being safe. A lot of machines involved. So the risk of injury, everything, snap city, you're going to injure yourself. Look, man, I turned 44 in a couple months. I keep getting this, I'm going to hurt myself every gosh darn video I post. And I'm not injured. I knock on wood, but like I've been doing this a long time and I keep my form tight. Sometimes it's like, half a rep. When I'm doing a bench and I have an elbow sleeve on and I'm here right before completely locking out, that's not a half rep. That's a full rep. It's a full damn rep. It's just a lot of weight. And I know people are like, no way he can do a full rep with that weight. I'm doing it. And I'm going to that point of muscular exhaustion, muscular failure, but I'm not wasting time. I'm stimulating, going away. We also know that after the first set, your second set, you're getting 50% of the recruitment. Third set, even less. Every set you do subsequently to your top set, less and less effective. So why not do that top set 2 to 3 times a week? That way you'll make gains. There's studies that show that you could do a day, let's say you do 3 sets in 1 day, or 1 set over the 1 set in 3 days. So you do 1 set Monday, 1 set Tuesday, 1 set Wednesday versus just 3 sets Monday, then taking the week off. The first one, where you're doing the 3 sets in 1 day, no gains, very little gains. The second option, which is one set Monday, one set Tuesday, one set Wednesday, or 3 sets spread out over 3 days, tons of gains. So that's why I prefer, and I believe everyone will benefit from doing this kind of training. I'm almost 44 years old. My dosage of TRT has not changed. And I am making newbie gains. I'm seeing stuff in the mirror every night that I'm like, wow, this is pretty damn cool. At a point when I'm severely stressed, my work life has been stressful to say the least. Very stressful, a lot of things going on. Good stress, bad stress, but mostly good stress. Nonetheless, it's systemic stress. My daughter's going to college this week. Like, there's a lot on my plate right now. So I'm gonna just give you a study, because we like studies here at tigerfitness.com. By the way, tigerfitness.com, please go there. Coupon code TESTISBEST, TESTISBEST, test is best. Get you 10% off the entire site until the end of the week. So go there now and save. So this is, you can see this. Let's see if it zooms in. Come on, focus. There you go. There you go. All right, focus back on me. You got me, camera? You got me? All right, this is the Gerald T. Mangine study from 2015. Study's been around a while. Paul Carter, Lift Run Bang 1, quotes this study a lot. The effect of training volume and intensity on improvements in muscular strength and size in resistance-trained men. So this investigation compared the effects of high volume versus high intensity resistance training on stimulating changes in muscle size and strength in trained men. These are resistance-trained men. Following a true 2-week preparatory phase, they're randomly assigned either high volume, which is, let's say, 4 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions with 70% of 1 repetition max, 1 minute rest intervals, or high intensity, okay, 4 sets of 3 to 5 repetitions with 90% of 1 RM, 3 minute rest intervals. And it took place over 8 weeks. They measured lean tissue via dual energy X-ray absorptiometry, muscle cross-sectional area and thickness of the vastus lateralis, rectus femoris, pectoralis major, and triceps brachii via ultrasound, and 1 RM strength in the back squat and bench press. Okay, blood samples were taken, blah, blah, blah. Let's go straight to the end. Compared to intensity, area under curve analysis revealed greater GH and cortisol responses for volume at week 3. Compared to week 3, GH and cortisol responses were attenuated for volume at week 10, while IGS response was reduced for the intense, which, whatever, doesn't matter. But let's get up to the thing. Let's get up to the actual, what happened. Compared to the volume group, greater improvements in lean arm mass and 1 RM bench press were observed for the intensity group. I went back with that because I want to show you all that other stuff, whatever. I don't give a shit about my GH and my test. Am I making gains? You're making more gains. So, to surmise, it appears that high-intensity resistance training stimulates greater improvements in some measures of strength and hypertrophy in resistance-trained men during a short training period. So essentially, here's what I get from that. Taking this with all the other studies that I've read, you're better off doing intense sets, okay, with lower reps. Another thing is you're going to require less recovery between sessions. I've noticed that I'm not fatigued during the day. You give me a 15 rep set, do that throughout the workout, do a few of those, I'm spent. I am absolutely spent. But with this training methodology, you're able to go hard, go heavy, go home, and come back in a couple days and do the same damn thing and make gains. The goal is progressive overload. Like I said, what I do on pendulum squat, I either go up in weight or reps. So, for example, I start with, let's say, a plate on each side. I get that for 4 reps. That's my max. The next workout, I try to get 5 reps. The next workout, I try to get 6. Once I get 6 reps, I add a 10 on a side, and then I do 4 reps. Then I go up to 5 reps, then to 6. So every workout, once I get, every workout, I try to go up in weight or reps. So I start at 4 reps, then I go to 5, then I go to 6, then I add weight. Start at 4, go to 5, go to 6. I've been doing that on just about every machine. And I'm stronger than I've ever been. This makes no sense. No sense. Form's on point. Body feels great. Joints feel better than ever because I'm not beating them up with rep after rep after rep after rep. It's just getting in, hitting it, getting that stimulus, getting out. Give it a try. The book is free, superiorhypertrophy.com. You don't even have to read the book. Just listen to this. Like, it's pretty damn profound, isn't it? And again, Paul Carter, Lift, Run, Bang 1. A lot of good information on this. So anyway, want to give you a couple shout outs. Number one is that coupon I gave you. Go to tigerfitness.com, support us. Coupon code TEST is best. 10% off things like MTS Whey. There's our bestseller, peanut butter cookies and cream. Plus, I want to give you guys a shout out. They're here. The Planta Bar. Check it out. Check it out. So the Planta Bar, chocolate caramel candy bar, and banana maple French toast. They'll be available at every single vitamin shop very, very soon. For now, you go to ambrosiacollective.com. That is ambrosiacollective.com. Look at this. Look at that. 100% plant-based, 15 grams of protein. If you've ever tried a plant-based protein bar, it tastes like absolute garbage. Bro, these things are insane. Created by the team. You know I know protein bars. It's what I do. But anyway, guys, go to tigerfitness.com. Get yourself a Planta Bar wherever you can find them. AmbrosiaCollective.com. Vitamin Shop will have them in a week, maybe less. But let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Have you ever trained in this fashion? And again, superiorhypertrophy.com. That is superiorhypertrophy.com. Book is absolutely free. Go there now and get it because it's free. Why the hell not? It's free. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell. And of course, remember, shop at tigerfitness.com. The economy's tough. Our sales, well, I mean, we could use a little bit of help. So please support a local business. Loveland, Ohio. The best company. We have the best employees. We need your assistance here. Support us, please. I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game. For the past few months, I've been making the gains of my life. Never thought I'd be training this way, but I've taken all of the new data on hypertrophy and put it together. Not only am I making all these gains, I'm never terribly sore. I never feel run down. My energy's through the roof. I'm able to hike. I'm able to swim. I'm able to do everything I love. It doesn't cut into my life. I don't feel fatigued. I don't feel terrible, but I'm still making these crazy gains. It is the Superior Hypertrophy Training Book, and it is yours, and it is free. Go to superiorhypertrophy.com. That's superiorhypertrophy.com and start it today. You have nothing to lose. It's absolutely free. My gift to you. Now go make some damn gains. People are literally going outside, spreading their legs and sun tanning their balls. People are following these crazy diets, eating before 8 a.m., after 8 p.m. They don't know what they're doing. They're looking at all these strange things, strange foods, trying to increase their testosterone, training AM, PM, full body, half body. They're looking for these secrets, these solutions, a shortcut to a great body, to build muscle, to burn fat, to be the best them ever. This is crazy because it's all about protein, guys. People doing all of this stuff aren't even getting the thing that we know works. They're not getting enough protein. That's what you need. Protein. People don't eat enough of it. How do we get that message across? They need about 1 gram per pound of body weight of protein. So before you do all this crazy stuff, for goodness sakes, guys, get enough protein in your diet or you're just gonna be spinning your wheels, making no gains. That other stuff might work, but if you don't have enough protein, it means nothing. It's hard to eat that much protein. You might not have time, you don't have a busy job. What you need is something easy, something you can just throw in a shaker bottle, put a little water in it, shake it up, and there you go. You have protein, 20 grams a scoop, Ambrosia Planta. It makes it so easy to get your protein. So before you go doing all this crazy stuff, wasting time and energy, make sure you get enough protein in your diet.